Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, I am Penge, and welcome back to the Guild 3 where we rejoin the lovely CuppaTeas dynasty with Claude and Alaris and of course Yorkshire, who's appeared up here, and we've also got Oolong as well. So we've got 4 of our family now, so the CuppaTeas dynasty now numbers 4, which is excellent. And that was one of the things that we did last time. I mean, there was quite a lot going on in the last part, but I suppose the most important thing of all was that we have some heirs to the CuppaTeas dynasty. So if something does happen to Claude and Alaris, if something terrible goes on, if they get murdered, or if they get the plague or the pox, or I don't know, a meteor falls on their heads and squishes them flat, at least we've got people that can carry on the dynasty, even if they are only relatively young. I mean, Yorkshire is only 7, Oolong's what, a couple of years behind? Yeah, so Yorkshire is 7, Oolong is 5. I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm sure they will be absolutely fine. Another thing we did last time, we have improved our standing within society. So we started off as a lowly serf. We were the lowest of the low. And last time out, I think we started as a commoner, didn't we, last time? I think we've then moved our way up to become a yeoman, and then a resident, and then we've gone into this middle tier of social standing, which is a citizen, which is very exciting indeed. So we're currently a citizen, which means that we are allowed a citizen house, which is very exciting indeed. So yes, we can go and build ourselves a nice citizen house over in the city itself, and we have unlocked a few things down here as well. So we unlocked Herbalism 2, which means we can build some other bits and bobs, and we've got this, we've got Scribe 1, which means that we can open up, if we wish, a scriptorium, which means we can make parchment, which is exciting, and can we make paint? I suppose we can make paint, and we can write poems and stuff as well, and write books, which is very good. So I have a plan. What we want to do is we want to get a sufficient amount of money. Now, this might take quite a long time, although to be fair, we are making a nice amount of cash. So the plan is get money to send the children off to school. Now, can we send the children away to school? Or they can go, hang on, there's a go to sleep button. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. So yeah, we can send the children away to school. It's 5,000 money. 5,000 monies each. So there's 2 of them. So it'll cost us 10,000 money to send the 2 kids away to school. But I think we'll do that. That'll keep them safe. They'll be in the school in Paris, wherever that might be. That'll be nice. And so they're safe and out of the way. And then Claude and Alaris can continue working. And then we'll save up money to buy ourselves a house. And we'll put the house somewhere over here. So somewhere in the main sort of Paris city area. I like the idea of it being on this middle bit. I think this middle bit has a certain level of prestige that the other bits don't have, because this is the island. This is not Notre-Dame. This is certainly not Notre-Dame Cathedral on the island in the middle bit there. So I think it would be good if we could build around here somewhere. So build our little house. Well, not little, is it? But our huge house, but our lovely house. And then get ourselves our businesses round here as well. I think that would be very good. And there's a couple of markets. Is that the same market? Oh, no, it's the same market. That's a huge market. Oh my goodness me, that's a huge market. But yes, there's a market just here. Are they businesses as well? Clothing shops, pastry shop. Oh, we can go and buy ourselves some pastries. Oh, that's wonderful. What's that? Oh, that's a garrison, and that's a stonemason's hut. There's a boat. Oh, that's very pretty. Oh, look at that. There's a boat. Oh, I like that. I didn't realise there was boats. I hadn't realised that when we played with the cupboards. I don't think I saw a boat going through. Is there someone on the boat? There is. There's a person. Hello, boaty person. That's Ludovic, who's 15 and piloting this thing. My goodness me, they start early in France in the 1400s. My goodness. So, yeah, we want to build a house over there somewhere. I've lost where we are. Where are we? We're over here. Yay, there we are. So, that's the plan currently. So, send kids off to school, then earn loads more money, build a house, and then build a scriptorium, and then just carry on going from there. But I mean, we're making quite a nice profit. Somebody did say in here, oh, what's that? Poisoned. Flea plague. Oh, okay. We've got the flea plague in our place. Okay. That's probably not a good thing for us to have, but never mind. Well, maybe that'll go away. That's going away in 2 minutes. Yay. Somebody said in here, statistics. Yes. Okay. So purchases, is this businesses there? So let's have a look. So purchases, 55 grand. That's to buy the materials with, no, not 55 grand, 5.5 grand. That's to buy the materials. Sales at the front store, 25.5 grand. Sales at the market, not even 1 grand. There's no point, just sales at the front store. So let's just move time on. Let's get time moving on because it's all in slow-mo at the minute. Now, Alaris and Claude are currently yelling about how great they are around the market. And last time I was saying, oh, it's a bit annoying that they that's a one-off action. They go and yell about themselves and that's it. They yell about themselves once and then they stop saying how great they are. Somebody in the comments, thank you, whoever you might be, because I can barely remember people's names in the comments. I never remember who they are. Oh, look at that. That's a lot of stuff going on there. That's a lot of influence. Somebody did say that what you can do is, if you select your people, if we select Claude, send Claude back home and send Alaris back home. So if we do that and chuck them back home. Oh, somebody's gone up a level. Who is it? Who's gone up a level? It's Valerie. Oh, well done, Valerie. You can have a point of, do you know what? Let's give you a point of perception and you're super just sort of, leveled out with 3s in everything. I like that. Right, okay, so, ooh, something big is being built just here. What's that? A croft called Morning Dew. Oh, that's nice. I mean, this is going to impact my property price right there. You've built it very close to my house. Could you give us a little bit of room? What if I want to plant some vegetables or something? Oh my goodness me, that's right next to us. Right, so in here, if we then go into our house, so they said what you do is you just drag that onto them. So if you drag that onto Claude, and drag that onto Alaris, then they will go out and do that forever. They just go out and do that as they did do previously. So there we go. So in the previous version, oh dear, you're not one of ours, are you? Oh, you're dead? Did somebody just kill a guard? Okay, that's quite bad. Also, I've got a lot of children. I think they're from our enemy. What's all the black? What's all this? Like a cloud of flies or something? What's the little sort of ash type stuff going on there? I don't know what that is. I think they are our enemy, one of our rival factions, I think. Someone has denounced us. Guinevere Footman. Someone, however, has praised us. Guinevere Footman. Guinevere Footman has got some terrible psychological issues going on. Guinevere Footman praised Alaris. Guinevere Footman has denounced Alaris in public. I think Guinevere Footman needs to go home and have a little lie down, possibly. But yeah, so people in red, I think, are a rival faction. I'm fairly sure, like a rival dynasty. Oh, and it's the Footmans. Oh, they just don't like us. They don't like us. Hang on, who was doing that? Guinevere Footman. You're Amy Footman. Okay, that's fine. Why are they hanging around outside my shop? Go away. Go away, you lot. Clear off, please. I don't like you being there. One thing I could do with add-ons, what can we do? Building security is looking okay. I was going to go for the disease protection, but we've clearly already bought that. Is there anything else we need? We've got ourselves 5 out of 8 add-ons. Do you know what? I think we're going to leave that. We don't need any more add-ons right now. We've got 11,700. Just more. We need more stuff, please. More things. We're going to have to start buying water soon. We're going to have to start buying water at some point. I know, of course. We set it to buy water last time, didn't we? Ah, marvellous. A few people have said that there's an auto button somewhere. Is that it? Enable AI controls. Some people have said there's an auto button. So you can just say, right, automatically just work in this place. And they will just go and do what we need them to do. But I will admit, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure where that is. I think what we've got going on now is a good thing. So Valerie goes to the market. She buys the mixed herbs and some water, which I realise these things are essentially free, although it does require quite a bit of effort to make. So we can get the mixed herbs for free, really, because we could go and get lavender and blackberries from that little sort of grow thing over there somewhere. So we could go and do that, and then we need to bring it back here and make the mixed herbs. So somebody's going to have to go and gather. Somebody's going to have to make the mixed herbs. Somebody else needs to get water, and somebody needs to make the tea. Now, given the tea is where all our profit is made, I think this makes more sense. I mean, it's certainly showing in the actual money we're making. However, right now, what we can do is a lot of people stood outside our place. Why are you all stood outside our herb hut? Clear off, unless you're ill, in which case it's fine. Come in and we'll treat you. Let's go to here. Let us find the children. You there. Yorkshire. You're being sent to school for 5 grand. Cheerio. Yes, go to the Paris school, please. It's the one there is. Yes, please. We'll send you to school. Off he runs. And you can be joined by Oolong as well. So there we go. Send you off. Education is important. So the two kids are going to school. They just run off. They literally just run off to school. I can hear fighting happening. I don't think it's anything to do with us. I don't think it is. I could hear kind of fighting sounds. Who's fighting? Oh, you two. It's Guinevere versus Volkmar. Who is going to win? I like Guinevere's get-up is very good. Now, does Volkmar have a weapon? No. See, Guinevere's got the right idea. Guinevere has a pointy stabby thing. And are you a guard? I don't know if you're a guard, but you don't care. But it does not matter because Guinevere has won and Volkmar is down. One of our employees has leveled up. It's Theodebald, who's just... I don't know what Theodebald's doing there. Just sort of scrabbling around on the floor. Not entirely sure what you're doing. Why is there a cloud of flies outside? Is it Otto? Otto, what have you got wrong with you? You've got the flea plague. Ah... Oh, hang on. Have lots of people got the flea plague? You've got the flea plague as well. And you have. Right, lots of people have got fleas. Although Otto, I think, is going to not have fleas very soon. Let's just watch Otto not have fleas, shall we? Yay, well done, Otto. You're flea-free. But Janice is still a bit itchy. As is Markwood, as is you. Ah, hang on. Are all these people queuing up outside our place to get cured? Oh, hang on. Maybe if we stop... Hang on, who can do this? Who can tend to patients? All of you. Right, don't do that. You tend to some patients. Maybe they can come in and get their flea plague cured. That will make sense, wouldn't it? Protection money paid? Did we pay protection money? Okay. We paid some protection money, everyone. Oh, and then Kelvin's outside being ill as well. Kelvin, stop being ill. Stop it. Why are these people ill? Okay, right. Now, what are we doing? I've got distracted. Somebody was levelling up. It wasn't you. Hang on. Let's go into the place. It was Theodebald. There we go. Let's find out what you can have. 1 point of strength. The more endurance they have. Or do you want to give them a point of intelligence? A point of intelligence might be good. That might be quite a useful thing to have. A nice point of intelligence. One thing that I'm not entirely sure of is what bearing those things have on our characters here, our employees. I kind of get the fact that if it's our main characters, I assume it affects the children in some way. I guess it affects the children. It gives the children, certain stats. If you have 2 people with 1 strength, I imagine the children are destined to be strong, to be weak also. But I don't know what difference it has with our workers. So if we give Theodebald, like we did, a point of intelligence, does that make him better at making tea? Is he quicker? Is he slower? I do not know. I'm not entirely sure what the advantage or disadvantage is of giving it to the workers, but never mind. Okay, so the kids are off to school, which is marvellous news. We've got 3,800 money, which is good, given that we just spent 10 grand on sending people away. So the money is coming in quite nicely, so that's good. How much is it to build a nice house? Now, scriptorium isn't that much. 2 grand, let's call it. And a citizen house is, 6 grand for whichever one you like, which I still think is a bit weird, because surely that one should be cheaper than this one, because that is significantly smaller. It's a lot smaller, whereas this one is quite big, but okay. So we'll pick a house to have. So we need 6 grand. So we need about 8 grand, I think. And given the money is absolutely rolling in right now, I don't think it'll take too long for us to get 8 grand. And then we can go and build a citizen house. And the only thing is, which one do we want to build? Oh, I like this choice. This is a good decision to have to make. Not that one. Not such a fan of that one. I don't really like those 2 tall ones. I'm not really such a fan of. I quite like that one. I think I like this one because it's got a little sort of covered bit. I like the idea of being able to sit out on the front. Maybe we could put a little table and chair out there and sit and watch the world go by. And it also looks quite big and magnificent, doesn't it? So maybe we'll get that one. Plus 10% speed. Claude has got 10% extra speed for some obscure reason. Okay, well done, Claude. Good job. So, let's just wait for us to get about 8 grand, which I don't think will take that long at all. And then we can go and move into the city. Oh, this is very exciting indeed. Now, one thing I will have to work out is how to move Claude and Alaris into their new house, because I'm not entirely sure how we do that. I don't know. We'll find that out when it happens. But yes, Claude and Alaris are going to have a new house to live in. Also, where are you? Are you still making your way to school? Well done, Yorkshire. Is that the school? Oh, you're nearly there. You're nearly there. The school is next to the church. It's next to the Church of the Good Shepherd. That's very exciting. Right, so let's make sure you also get into school eventually. And Oolong is not too far behind you, to be fair. Could you wait for your brother, please? So now you are going into school. And bosh. Right, one kid is in school. Hooray! Learn stuff. Learn about things that you might have learned in the 1400s, because I don't know what you would have learned. But there we go. Good. 2 kids are in there. Now, where are they in terms of the actual, the sort of the map? They're not too far away from the cathedral. Well, that's good. If we start over here, if we build our house over here and then build businesses and things around here, then they haven't got far to go to come home and visit, perhaps, maybe when it's Christmas, I don't know, come home or something. So yeah, that's actually quite good. That works out quite well. Right, well, now let's just sit back and wait for some more money to come in once I've found where our people are. Okay, a little bit lost. We'll go and find all our people, and then, where are they all? Okay, right, I'm really lost. Okay, right, let's go and find people, and then also wait for 5 grand. No, not 5 grand, 8 grand. I know what's going on. Oh, and Claude has levelled up. Hooray! Well done, Claude. At 28 years old, you're still looking very dapper, Claude. It's very good. I mean, his charisma is boosted by his, obviously, very fancy clothes. What else is a good thing for him to have? I think intelligence is going to be good. If we're going to be doing clever things in the long run with our dynasty, like being doctors and scribes and all that, I think intelligence has got to be a key thing that we need to give him. Now, one thing that I haven't done is, so Claude, let's just check out Claude. Claude is here in his fancy robes. Oh, hang on a minute. It's autumn 1412, everybody. Yay. There's Claude. He's become a little bit older. So there's Claude. Fancy garb, hat at jaunty angle, shiny things, lovely, lovely stuff. He's got himself a rapier and stately garb, and he has a lucky stone. Of course he does. And then we'll just check out Alaris, who's in artisan's clothes. Actually, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. It gives you a reputation bonus of 7%. That's quite good. She's got a dagger, but she doesn't have a shiny trinket. I feel like she should have a trinket of some sort. Where are you, Alaris? Oh my goodness me, you're a gazillion miles away. Where are you? You want to visit the kids? Okay. Hang on, where do we live? We live all the way over there. Alaris has gone very, very far away to spread the word of our place. But okay. Oh, there's people listening. Oh, there we go, look. Look, those people have become... Does that mean Franz loves us? I don't know. There's Guinevere. It's Guinevere Footman. That's the one who keeps slagging us off. It's Guinevere. She's just stood there, not doing much. Guinevere, what are you doing? Oh, my goodness me. How about... Right, where's Alaris gone? Alaris? Is there a market nearby somewhere? There. Right, hang on. Oh no, but then I won't be able to issue this command to you again, will I? Because I have to go all the way back home to do it, which would be a bit fiddly. Do you know what? Right now it's fine. You keep on doing that. Oh, I am respected. On a whim, you do not have the leftovers from yesterday's feast at your residence thrown to the pigs. Instead, you give them to feed the poor in Amiens district in Paris and ensure the noble donor's name is made known to one and all. Oh, that's quite nice. We gave our leftovers to the poor. Oh, go us. Oh, well done. Well done, not Cuppa Dynasty, the other ones. Well done, CuppaTeas Dynasty. Oh, that's quite nice of us. Right, okay, let's try and find where we are again. Where are we? Obviously not making any money right now because nowhere's open. People are not around to actually go and buy all our stuff. Right, we need to go find where we are. I think we're over here somewhere. There we go, yes. So Claude is relatively close to home. Where there's not really many people around, and Alaris has actually done the clever thing and gone into Paris where, it's busy and bustling, and has started yelling about us there. Claude, go and follow your wife. Your wife's got the right idea, Claude. Ah, no, that's interesting. I was thinking, hang on a minute, we don't seem to be making as much money as we have been doing in the past. So previously we were making quite a lot of money very quickly. We are making some money. It's not like we're going down. We're not losing money, but we're not making it as quick as I thought we previously were. And that's because the price of tea has come down. So at the moment, we're selling it for 48 because we've added a little bit on. We're selling it for a little bit more than the actual sort of face value of it. So that's why. Now, that was previously selling for something like 100 or whatever. But I imagine in the economy of the game, maybe lots of people are making herb tea. I don't know. But that thing is now maybe oversubscribed, if you like. So lots of people have herb tea available. So the cost of it is coming down, which is a shame. It's a shame because we don't need that much money. We don't need much more to go and start doing our other stuff, to build our fancy house. But that helped. That was a nice big payoff. Somebody bought all of that and it's made us a nice bit of money. It's only worth 47. The price of tea is coming down. Oh, this is a bad thing indeed. Okay, right. We really, really need to get to that 8 grand mark. Maybe a tad more to make sure we can pay for everybody. So then we can get our scriptorium thing and our new house and start our new life actually in the main city of Paris. So come on, everybody, buy our tea. Buy more tea. It's delicious. It's got herbs in. I mean, looking at it now, actually, think about it. It's lavender and blackberries. I mean, do you know what? It's tea, though. It's fine. It's a lovely cup of tea. Come and buy the tea. I think somebody has died on the doorstep of CuppaTea concoctions. I just saw their bodies slowly sinking into the ground just here, just in the gateway. That's very inconsiderate of them. Please don't die in front of our shop. That's not going to be good for business, is it? Particularly when we're offering healing services at points. There we go, never mind. And also, this kind of purple cloud thing has been floating about in front of the shop for quite some time. And I know that when it's attached to people, it implies that that means they're ill. They've got something wrong with them. Does that mean that people walking through this cloud of pox, I don't know what it is, are more likely to get ill? Does that increase their illness? Because, yeah, look, the transporter person gets +5 resistance going into our place. They're going to pick up some stuff. When they come out, they get -5 resistance. Is that because they've just walked out of our shop? Or is that because they're going through this cloud of grot? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully, it will go away. By the end of this day, that will go away. I'm just kind of pinning my hopes on that. Money is coming down. People are not buying enough tea. People need to buy some more tea, particularly now it's wintry and cold. A lovely, nice, warm cup of tea would do you good. Okay, we were under attack, but we've won the fight, it says. That happened very quickly. Now, it might have been you. Yes, indeed. Claude was under attack. And we are very unlucky as well. Let's watch Claude deliver the killing blow to whoever this is. So who are you trying to attack us, you scoundrel? Who are you? I can't quite select you. You are Alvin Ranger. Now, you're currently unconscious. You mean you're very upright for an unconscious person, but okay. You're alerted. You've failed to produce offspring and somebody has spread bad rumours about them. It's not your day, is it, Alvin? You're having a terribly bad time of it. And also, you have just been beaten in a fight by the wonderful and the noble and brave and dashing Claude. And look at that. Claude, that's brilliant. Well done, Claude. Oh, that's a great shot. That's a very good shot. I like that. So yes, there you go. He's taken him down. I mean, it's very slow because we're in slow-mo mode. Let's speed it up maybe. Thump. Down he goes. Right, Claude is a little bit injured, but you know what? He's okay. He's okay, and he will recover. Now, where is Claude? Where's Claude put himself? Claude is wandering around Paris as well, trying to spread the good word of us. Okay. I don't quite know where he is as opposed to everybody else. Like, where's our place again? We're over there, look, are we? Are we over there somewhere? I'm not entirely sure where we are, but I think Claude has gone quite far afield again, which I suppose is good because it's spreading the word of the CuppaTea dynasty. But yeah, if he gets injured, he might have to come home to heal himself up. He's okay now. Oh no, he is. He's going to get his wounds healed. I wonder where he's going. I mean, is he going to come back to us, given that we do that? And it would probably be a bit more cost effective to have him be healed up by his own employees than paying somebody else to do it. Oh, he's gone to hospital. Ale or ailment. That's a good name. Ale. Just get them drunk and they won't realise they've broken their legs or whatever. Right, so he's gone to the hospital, which is fine. He has some buffs. He's blessed. And he's waiting to be treated. Okay, so he's now waiting to be treated. That's fine. I think Alaris is still doing a good job spreading the word of us. We need to get just over 8 grand. We need a tiny bit more money. Come on, a little bit more cash, and then we can start building new houses and things. I know I've said it before, but I will say it again. It's a very pretty game, is the Guild 3. Look at this. We've just come to a random street in Paris, and it just looks lovely. These buildings all look very, very pretty. The trees are gently sort of swaying. There's some smoke coming out over there from presumably a building on the other side of that wall. There's people wandering around. There's snow on the ground. The lights are on. It's just very, very pretty. And you wander about, and there's different things. I don't know what that is. What's this thing? I don't know what that is. A broken thing. And you've got the river with a bridge. I've kind of fallen into the water there, but there we go. So look, the water going by and just a nice wintry scene. It's very, very pretty. It's a lovely game to look at. Oh, marvellous. The price of tea has shot back up. I mean, it's not quite double what it was, but it is not far off. So, yeah, we're making a lot of money now. And we've got ourselves 9,305 money, which means that we can go and build ourselves some new shiny buildings. I've been looking forward to doing this for quite some time. So let's have a look. Where are we allowed to build? I want this citizen house just here. I think they're all exactly the same in terms of their information just there. So productivity of 100%. Yeah, but okay. I mean, it's not going to do that much stuff. Building security 1. We can always upgrade that. Storage 10. Storage capacity 60. And workers 200. I can have 200 workers in that house. That's wow. That is some supreme occupancy in there. Wowee. Are they all the same? Yes. So they're all the same. So really, it's just picking aesthetically which one you like. It's either that one or that one. I'm going to go for this one. So this is going to cost us 5,950 monies. So, we get to name it. Oh, I hadn't even considered this. Oh, right. Well, let's think of a name. Let's call it CuppaTea Towers. I like that idea. I did want to call it the house that T built, but unfortunately there is a character limit to the name that you can give your house, and that's just too long. So I ended up calling it the house that T b. And also I thought maybe having the CuppaTea Residence was also a good name, but again, that was too long. It didn't fit. So we'll go for CuppaTea Towers. That's fine. So we'll confirm that. Right, and now I think we can just put it anywhere. I think we can put this house pretty much anywhere we like. Okay, maybe not in these places. So we can't put it there. Within a district. As this can't go in the villages. These houses have to go in this area. So we can build wherever we like. Wherever we like. So we could build in the shadow of not-Notre-Dame. Look, we could build it just here. Right next to Notre-Dame. Why don't we do that? There's some lovely things around here. We could build here. We've got ourselves a lovely view. In fact, if we build sort of just here, maybe, got a little waterside property. Yes, just there is perfect. We can get to the market round that way. We can have some businesses along here. Oh, this is tremendous. Yes, please. Let's pay that much money. We're going to get ourselves a shiny new house that's going to rise out of the ground like magic. But there we go. That's very good. And now I think as well, why the heck don't we go to businesses? Let's get ourselves a scriptorium. So we need to pay, how much is it? So 1,890. We've got more than enough for that. It can be built in the city or the village. We shall build it in the city. Thank you very much. And it's going to have an awful lot of things in it. Front store slots 3 and storage 60 and all that kind of stuff. So let's build ourselves one of these as well, because they sound brilliant. I mean, with the long-term goal of having a library, but the scriptorium, punctuated. I quite like it being called punctuated. I mean, can I think of a better name, or should we just stick with that? I think what we'll do is we'll brand it. We'll brand all our buildings so we know what they are. So the other one was called CuppaTea Concoctions. This can be CuppaTea Parchments. Now, I did think we could call it CuppaTea Tomes, but maybe we leave that for a library because we will get that at some point. So CuppaTea Tomes can be for the library. But this place here, this scriptorium, is just to do with sort of parchments and very basic stuff. So we'll call it CuppaTea Parchments. Yes, please. We will have that. Oh my goodness, it is huge. It is a huge building. Why don't we just put it there? That'll do. It's near our house, so we can obviously go do stuff with it if we want to. It's in a prestigious place. Yeah, okay, let's put it there. Yes, please. We will build ourselves an exciting scriptorium as well. Oh, the CuppaTea Dynasty is going very well indeed. Okay, right. Well, we need to move some time on. So let's just move time on until our fancy new properties are constructed. Oh, this is very exciting. They've both been completed at the very same time. Okay, so this is our house. It looks marvellous in the snow. Oh, look at it. Even the windows have got a little dusting of snow on them. That is brilliant. Okay, oh, it looks very lovely. It looks very lovely. It's also quite big. It's quite a big place. Wow. So what we'll do is let's get them to come home. Let's just get them to go and visit their house. I know they're doing important stuff, spreading the word of the CuppaTeas, but I want them to come to their house because I think that's a nice thing for them to do. So also, can we go inside? Can we look inside? Where was the look inside thing? Open building menu. Maybe we need one of the people to do that. What was that? Hire a henchman. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe we need to hire a henchman. Is this look inside? Repair building. Change place of residence. Okay. Right, so we want to change our place of residence to just here. It costs 200 gold. Okay, so we'll have to transport our entire family and all our belongings with us to the new residence. Okay, we can do that. I mean, to be fair, the belongings we've got are not numerous. It's not a lot of belongings. It's some cloth and some flowers that have been there for many, many years. Yeah, let's do this. There we go, look. So all our stuff has moved. Apart from all our stuff hasn't moved. Okay. Right, so now do I need to go and pick up all the stuff from the other house? Is that what I now need to do? Where is the other house? Does anybody know where my house is? Yeah, there it is. It still does have quite a bit of stuff in it. Okay, right, maybe Claude and Alaris need to come here. They need to come to the old residence first. That's fine. Come here, pick up some stuff, and then take it back with you and put it into the new house. So that's fine. How is this place going? We've got not a lot of tea to sell, I'll be completely honest. We've got no tea, although someone could have just bought it. We've got 13,242 money. Have we? Why have we got 13,000 gold? Where did that come from? Have I sold this house? Did that come from a house sale or something? I don't know. I don't know why we've got 13,200 money all of a sudden, unless we've just had a massive, massive rush on tea and it's become hugely expensive. I don't think it has. Where did that come from? Hang on. Whoa. Stats. Right. Family. Sales at the market. Purchases. Titles at what? Revenue. We haven't made. What? Where did all that money come from? Okay, do you know what? I'm not going to complain. It's lovely that we've got all that money. Yay for the money. Everything looks like it's ticking over quite nicely here. We've got plenty of water. We might need to get some more mixed herbs onto the essentials run. Let's delete Brute Market. We'll delete that. We don't need that. Essentials. Can we just edit that and just buy one extra of each? Like that. Just make sure we've got enough. Let's save that. You can carry on doing the essentials run, Valerie. You're doing a very good job. So this lot are quite happily just sort of ticking over here, just getting on with stuff. Might need to repair the building, actually. Let's repair the building. 319, yes, please. And we will repair this building as well, because why not? Yeah, we'll repair that. 348, that's fine. We can use some of our magic money that's just appeared. We didn't have that before, did we? I'm fairly certain we didn't have 13,000 money available because we went. It must be because we've moved house or something. It must be because we've moved house because we had just enough. We had 8 grand, I think it was, to build the 2 buildings that we did, to build the new house and the new scriptorium. So we spent 8 grand on that. We're a little bit more than that maybe, but then we would have spent money on that. So that would have put that down to what, 2,000-3,000. So I don't know where that's come from. I don't know, but you know what? I'm not complaining. It's lovely. It's a nice amount of money to have. Right, let's try and learn where our house is. Oh, it's just here. Okay. So, we can see them both. Oh, that's quite good. So we can just go over here. So you go over that bridge and then over to here, and this is the new place. Right, now we need to look at the scriptorium. Let's get some add-ons. I like the idea of disease protection. I don't want people to get ill coming into our place. That would be bad. And we will have productivity, yes, and we'll customer satisfaction up as well, because that seems like a good thing to do. Okay, right, what can this place do? It can make parchment, which sells quite nicely, actually. That sells quite nicely indeed. We can make a book about talents, which requires parchment and paint and fittings. Oh, so the book requires a little amount of sort of fittings to sort of fit it together. Okay, paint or indeed poems. Oh, poems seem very, very profitable indeed. We get somebody making parchment, somebody making paint, and then somebody could make a poem. Oh, this is brilliant. I like this. Oh, look at these exciting things. When we level it up or when we do whatever, we get scribe too. We can make paintings and stylographs and almanacs. Oh, this is very exciting. Okay, fine. Right, so we need to make parchments. So that's what we need. So we need some people. Let's also get ourselves a third worker slot. Yeah, absolutely. We need to hire some people to do some stuff. We also need a transporter. So yes, please. We've got massive amounts of money. Do you know what? Yeah, great. We'll buy more people. Yay for buying people. So Arndt, Joshua, Ernestine, and Fiona. Right. Arndt, we would like you to make some parchment. Joshua, you can make paint. And Ernestine, you can make poems. Okay, and now in the front store area, where was that? Storage rules. We'll store about talents if we ever do that. And paint, no, we won't store any of that, so don't sell paint. We don't want to sell parchment either, but we will sell poems. We'll just sell loads of poems to people for 120% of their value, because can you put a price on art? I don't think you can. And then we'll just store lots. I don't know, 20 poems. That'll do. We'll just store lots of them. Spirit of wine? What's that? There's a ghost. A haunted wine. Is that what we're going to possibly sell? Ooh, drink this lovely Cabernet Sauvignon. Okay, right, so we've sorted that out. Now, of course, they can't do any of this. They can't do any of this at all. So what do we need to make all these things? Oh, look. That's what we need. That's what it's telling me to do. Oh, my goodness me. Right, we're going to have to... Oh, my goodness me. Right, the transporter's going to be very busy. So we need to buy leather. We need to buy flax, which we could make ourselves, but I'm probably tempted to just buy it because it's easier. And then we need haunted wine, which is a bit weird, and bat blood, which is nice, to make a poem. Right, okay. So we write with bat blood. Okay, right. I'm not going to question it. Right, you are. So can we move that out of the way? I can't remember what we need. Right, hang on. Discard. Away with you. Discard. Right, let me write these down. I can't remember what these things are because I have no brain. So if I write those down, I'll remember, and then we can set up our little trade route. Do you know what? Looking at it now, it makes more sense, I think, in terms of profit to sell this book rather than a poem, because that book makes 600 each sale, whereas the poems make 348. And yet all it needs is an extra tiny little fitting. So it just needs some, little metal fixings, I guess, to maybe, I don't know, put the book together and make sure it doesn't fall apart. So that's it. So it requires exactly the same thing, but I think it makes a lot more money. So no, don't do that. Ernestine, you can write the books instead, which is very prestigious. So Arndt and Joshua are essentially your slaves. they're just gonna sort of do the actual, the making of things. They're just gonna make the paper and make some paint. And you, Ernestine, actually get to write the stuff down. You're the clever pants who actually gets to write the book, which is marvelous. So we need fittings as well. So let me add that onto the list. Yeah, it just makes more sense to do that, I think, because that means that we'll get more money, and that's what it's all about, because then we can buy ourselves lovely things. Okay, so also into storage rules then. So we'll sell them if we come to it. We will sell poems if we ever make any, but then this book here, yes, we'll sell that for 125% of the price, and we'll just sort of make, I don't know, keep in front store 20. That'll do. Yes, do that. And don't sell anything else. Okay, so now we can set this thing up. So create a route. Isle de la Cité, which is the market that is around not-Notre-Dame. We can only pick up 4 things at a time. So we might need to do some jiggery-pokery with this. We might need to do it in sort of goes. So go to the market and buy some things. So let me consult the notes. So leather. Let's not buy that many to start with. I don't know how many we need. We'll go for 3. So buy 3 leather, please. Then also buy 3 flax, wherever that might be. It looked like a curled up bundle of something, didn't it? Flax. Where are you, flax? You must be somewhere around. There it is. So buy 3 of that as well. No, down. Oh, I didn't notice how many things were required. How many of those things? I think it's just 1 of each. So that and that. So that can be your first trip, maybe. Go and get those. Oh, and hang on. And get fittings. Can we get fittings as well? Maybe just get 3 of those as well. That'll do. Buy 3 of those. Okay. And then we buy those. And then we add another thing. And we go back to CuppaTeas parchments. And we unload those things. Can't it just do that automatically? Can't I just sort of go, yes, do that? No, never mind. Right, okay, so unload those same things that we've just gone to pick up. Okay, so that lot are being unloaded here into CuppaTea parchments. And then also, I went away and made sure that we then go and buy ourselves the spooky haunted wine and also the bat's blood, which sounds lovely. And then we take that back to CuppaTea parchments as well. So, I mean, it might be quite expensive. The initial outlay to get that done might be relatively expensive, but we'll see. I mean, we've got, for some reason, loads of money. I don't kind of know where that's come from. So let's save that. Oh, we didn't give it a new root name. Okay, let's call it Spooky Wine and Other Stuff. There we go. Spooky Wine and Other Stuff. Yes, please, because we're buying spooky wine and that's kind of fun. So, okay, so you, Fiona, can go and do that. So yeah, it's 1 bit of leather and 1 flax to make a parchment. So we should be able to make 3 parchments and 3 paints at a time. And then hopefully, I don't know how long it takes to write the book, but hopefully that will be a relatively quick process. I do not know. And then it can go into the front store and then it can be sold and it shall be glorious. So what I want to do is I just want to make sure that that actually works. So Claude and Alaris are on their way to their now old home to just pick up some stuff. I mean, we don't really need the stuff, but we might as well go and grab it if we can. So they can go and do that. And in the meantime, we can see what's going on round here. Oh, it's so pretty. Right, we just spent 3,500 monies. That's really expensive. Oh, hang on a minute. You've treated yourself to a horse and cart? Hang on, what? I didn't authorise this. Why did you buy yourself a horse and cart? I didn't tell you to buy a horse and cart, did I? Hang on, what? Did you just buy that out of my money? Well, hang on a minute. Hang on there, Fiona. You can't do that. But clearly she has. She just treated herself to a horse and cart. Yeah, so it's what, 140-ish every time she goes there to buy some stuff for 1 lot. So that might have been the blood and the spooky wine. So let's see what they're doing now. So yeah, so look, so the parchment is being made, which is glorious. And now the paint is being made, which is good. And we've got some fittings. Oh, this is all looking good. I'm a little bit annoyed that she went and spent loads of money on a big horse and cart. You're not that far away, but okay, fine. And now, also, thinking about it, what we'll do is when she's dropped that stuff off, yeah, that's really too expensive as well. We need to start selling some books, or else this place is going to have us out of business in no time. What we'll do is, let's get her to come here. Right, so, and when you come out, right, slow it down. Right, you, Fiona, and your newly acquired horse that I didn't authorise, come here. I want to take control of you for a second. Just come into here. I want to get you a weapon because we know what happens. And now we're in the big city as well. We're probably more likely to get set up on. So let's get you a bit of defence. Now, what's looking good? A long sword is looking very tempting. Oh, I do like the idea of that. I mean, a rapier is good. 3 attack, defence and damage. Long sword, 5 attack, 2 defence and more damage. Do you know what? We've got loads of money. Let's give you a long sword. Absolutely. Just buy the 1, please. Just 1 long sword. And then equip that upon your person. And if anyone attacks you, you can just kind of, do stabbings of them. And yeah, you must have bought yourself a horse-drawn cart. I mean, yeah, I didn't tell you to do that. Maybe you needed to do that or something. I'm not entirely sure. Right, and now you can resume your trade route, madam. You can carry on doing the stuff because I've kind of interrupted it. However, what we'll do is, I fear that we might have too much stuff. So let's just sort of buy 2 of each time she goes. Because I think we're just going to fill up on materials otherwise. So go and do that. Spooky wine and other stuff. Confirm that. Right, now the book is being written. So this is our next big thing. I just want to see this book being written. Okay, it's a relatively slow process in this place. It's a nice slow place in CuppaTea parchments. It's lovely and calm, but we have a book written. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Why are we putting parchment and paint and stuff in the front area? Although paint does sell quite nicely. We've got a book. Someone come and buy a book, please. This is what you want to buy. Lovely, lovely tomes. Hang on. I thought I told them not to sell. You can sell the book. I told them not to sell the paint. Sell. No. I'll keep in front store. None then. 0. Don't do that and don't keep any parchment either. I thought by unticking sell they just wouldn't put it in the front store. But okay, there we go. They are doing. And yeah, don't put those in the front store, please. We don't want those in the front store. If someone could take them out, that would be great. Okay, we've got 3 books. We've not sold any of them. I'm thinking perhaps our insistence on upping the value of the books might not be helping. Let's bring it down to, I don't know, 110% of what they're actually worth. Also, the price of a book has just entirely slumped. That was on 800 or something not too long ago. Now it's on 500. Okay, it's still fine. It's still a nice, tidy profit from what we've actually paid. But yeah, nobody's coming to buy it yet. And I don't think people will now because it's late in the night time. So I think what we'll do is, I think we shall finish up for now. We'll finish up for now. We've done very well. We have done fantastically well. We've got ourselves our new house. We've got CuppaTea Towers. We've got CuppaTea Parchments next door, which is currently busy writing books and stuff, which is brilliant. We might branch into poetry as well. Just, give the people something different to buy. And yeah, our other business seems to be ticking over quite nicely because that is still making a good amount of money. So tea must still be very, very popular indeed. And Claude and Alaris need to go and grab the stuff from their old house and bring it over to the new one, but that is fine. Both of the children have been sent away to school, so that's good. So they're going to be getting lots of nice, lovely education and such like. Hang on a minute. You're home. The children are home already? What? Why are the children home? I sent them to school. Is that where the money came from? Did I get the money back because when I moved house... Oh, right, okay. That might be where the 10 grand came from, because the children have returned home, because then I'm no longer at school. Oh, I see, that might be what's happened. That's where a big pile of money came from. Okay, well, do you know what? Go back to school. Yeah, I guess when I moved the family back here, it reset everything. It reset it and it returned them home. Yes, go to school in Paris. Yes, please. And you, other one, go to school in Paris. Yes, please. Yes, do that. Right. That must be what happened. Oh, well, there we go. Mystery solved. I did wonder why I looked up there and thought, hang on a minute, they've got no actions. Why are they not at school? But there we go. That is why. Okay, well, there we go. But so we go. It's a good place to stop now the children have been sent back to school. There we go. Marvellous. So we'll come back next time and we'll just see how the scriptorium gets on. And we need to go and then grab some more influence, I think, because the next thing we need to do really is to become a free citizen. I think becoming a free citizen is our next big step. And then maybe we can start going down some of these. Maybe we can go down medicine 1, get ourselves a pest house. So get people in there who... a pest house is something with plague, somebody said. Maybe get ourselves scribe 2. To get ourselves a lovely printing office. That might be very profitable as well. And then, do we want to go down this route? Alchemist Workshop, not so bothered. House of Herbs. I think we might go down medicine and scribing. The really highly sort of intelligent-y stuff. Also, we could do some of this as well if we wanted to. But you know what? We can have a look at that all next time because we shall finish up for now. Hopefully, you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be most splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here with the CuppaTea Dynasty in the Guild 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time.
This room was fire-free until it wasn't. Okay, yeah, come with me if you want to live, Paul. Hop on. Whee! This is brilliant. That looks fun. Do some watery stuff. Yes, make the propane canister not explode. Yeah, the toilet's on fire. Never mind. Oh dear, that didn't go according to plan. Never mind, it's fine.